It's like a nightmare out there with the traffic. All right. Good morning and welcome to the Committee on Public Services. Madam Clerk, we've got could you call the roll as well?
Commissioner Kinlock. Commissioner Hattis. Commissioner Baydoun.
Commissioner Baydoun is on his way, so.
Commissioner Palomero. Chair Mareki.
Here.
You have a quorum present.
All right, thank you. Next item.
B, Chairwoman's remarks.
I have none. Next item. Oh, and Commissioner Baydoun is here. I know. Okay, I have no remarks.
C, approval of the May 9th, 2023 meeting minutes.
Okay. All right, we have a motion to approve the minutes by Commissioner Palomero, seconded by Commissioner Kinlock. Any comments, changes? All right, please vote.
Motion carried.
Okay, next item.
E, unfinished business. There is none listed.
I'm sorry?
B, unfinished business. There is none listed.
Okay, next item.
Item 1, under new business, requesting commission approval of a 3-year professional services contract with a 1-year option to renew with Baker and Associates.
Okay, this is for engineering services on Wayne Road from Palmer Road to Cherry Hill in the city of Westland. Okay. Oh, why don't we take them all at the end? Okay, thanks. I always forget to say that. What's that? Okay, and I'll remember that for full board. Okay. All right, any questions on number 1? All right, next item.
Item 2, requesting commission approval of a 3-year contract with a 1-year option to renew with Anderson, Eckstein, and Westrick, Inc.
All right, this is also for engineering services on Wayne Road from Joy Road to Plymouth in the cities of Livonia and Westland. Questions on this? Is that a no? All right, next item.
Item 3, requesting commission approval of a 3-year contract with a 2-year option to renew with Highfalutin Music, LLC.
Okay, if we just had a little more information on this, and I'm sure the public would like to hear something fun like this.
Good morning, Alicia Bradford, DPS Parks Division Director.
Good morning.
This item, through the chair, is for Highfalutin, which is the artistic director that's been awarded the bid contract for the musical services, such as our Jazz on the River, when we've hosted Motown and other music genre. So this is a 3-year term contract, which is a total cumulation of $450,000. And they're responsible for procuring those artists for the event, taking care of any backline, any staging equipment and things of that nature. And that's typically hosted the end of July and beginning of August.
So they have quite a list of things they're
Yes.
responsible for.
Yes, they are.
Do they also pay the artists?
That's correct.
That's
When you
part
say
of that?
they're responsible for procuring the artists, so they pay the artists, contract the artists through Highfalutin on behalf of Wayne County.
Okay, any questions? Commissioner Kinlock.
Yes, so the 450,000 for, you said 2 years or 3?
Through the chair, it's for 3 years, Commissioner Kinlock. So it's $150,000 each year of the contract term.
So have they given a draft budget or a placeholder budget for each of those years?
Through the chair, there's $25,000 allocated to other musical genre and $125,000 that's allocated for jazz.
Okay,
That is the budget moving forward.
and that also includes lighting and staging and all of that as well?
Through the chair, yes, sir. That includes the lighting, the staging. There's some lighting that our Parks Division takes care of as well. But the main piece is the staging equipment, the hosting of the artist, food service for the artist, hotel accommodations for the artist. That is all through the payment of this to the vendor.
So they must own some things as well, some staging or something.
Through the chair, no, they do not.
Okay, thank you. That's good, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a list. I was actually surprised that it was, I thought, a pretty reasonable price.
I'm sure our artistic director has relationships, and I'm sure they've been in this musical, genre and venue for a long time. So I'm sure through some relationships, they probably are able to acquire
Crossover
certain
something,
things.
yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Next item.
Item 4, requesting commissioner approval of an intergovernmental agreement with the city of Flat Rock.
Okay, this is for the park millages, 19,000 for the community park and the community center. Questions? Okay, next item.
Item 5, requesting commissioner approval of an intergovernmental agreement with the city of Inkster.
All right, this is also for park improvements as well. Their rec center. Questions? Okay, next item onto the addenda.
Moving to the addenda, item 6.
Okay, Madam Clerk, could you read 6, 7, and 8 out? We'll take those 3 together.
Item 6, forwarding notification of an emergency procurement report for a purchase order with Repco Light Paints, Inc., DBA Snyder Paints. Item 7, forwarding notification of an emergency procurement report for a purchase order with Bird Forest Products Company. Item 8, forwarding notification of an emergency procurement report for a purchase order with Advanced Plumbing and Heating Supply Company.
Okay, and these were all for improvements to Division 3 when the juvenile group were over there. So it's for painting of pods, securing rails, and repairing toilets and sinks in the pods. Questions? And these 3 would be receiving files because it's already happened. So just so you know at the end, when somebody makes a motion. Any questions on these? Okay, next item.
Item 9, requesting commissioner approval of an intergovernmental agreement with the Charter Township of Huron.
Okay, and this is this is also park millage money for pickleball courts, which is the hot thing right now. Questions? Okay, next item.
Item 10, requesting commissioner approval of a comparable source license and hold harmless agreement with a 1-year option to renew with Nicole West, DBA Children's Pony Ranch.
Okay, this is for pony and sleigh rides at Elizabeth Park. And we've done this before. Just another fun thing we should probably highlight.
Thank you. Through the chair again, Alicia Bradford, DPS Parks Division Director. Yes, this operator, Nicole West, doing business as a Children's Pony Rat, has been operating from this site in this contract for nearly 8 years, providing those pony rides for us at Elizabeth Park in Trenton. And so they usually open during the Memorial Weekend. However, we'd have to wait to the approval of the contract from the commission and full board. But they typically operate from that time up until really the end of September. Weather changes, and then they're able to, within the provisions of the agreement, offer sleigh rides if they continue to have the ponies on site in order to do that.
Okay, so it might be a few days late to start. It'll be after we approve the contract.
Correct.
Okay, and then it looks like she's there 6 days a week.
Correct. Typically, she operates 6 days a week at the location. They're able to operate if they get the staffing, and if we have, the increase in request and need, then there's a 7-day that's needed. But within the agreement, we ask for 6 days at least to operate at the site.
Okay, and of course, the sleigh rides are dependent on
the weather in the
snow.
wintertime. Correct.
Okay, any questions on this? Great, thank you.
Thank you.
It's a fun thing for the citizens. Okay, and then next item.
Item 11, requesting commissioner approval of retroactive modification 3 to a 3-year contract with 1 2-year option to renew with Do All Cleaning.
Right, so this is a retroactive contract, and we still owe them money. It's my understanding. So, good morning.
Good morning to the chair and co-chair. This is Daryl Jones, Building Director. And I'm here to answer all your questions for you
Okay.
today. Good
Why is
morning.
this retroactive?
This is retroactive on several reasons, for several reasons. One was based on is that we were trying to we were trying to actually gather these together in order to have this contract to go out for an RFP. Initially, we're going to try to put this together with the CJC, which we had a general cleaning process that we're going to do. Once we found out that we could not necessarily tie that into that system, we had to actually send this out for an RFP to get another cleaning company. This is actually going to go in-house with the cleaning health department. And this, one of the issues for this is based on also that we had to continue the work of service until we can necessarily secure another company in order to do the cleaning for this.
Okay, so what do you mean it's going to go in-house?
My understanding that the HHVS is going to necessarily, they're not comfortable with the cleaning process that has been done by Duval, but at the same time, they're looking to necessarily have the contract under their direction.
I'm sorry, the last part.
They're looking to have the contract to be Exum under their direction.
Okay,
But we need to continue in order to pay the services. I believe this 1 year option will be the end of this at the end of the fiscal year of 23.
like there were some time issues just for the commission back and forth, like 23 days it took to get some things worked out. So, which is not very timely.
That is correct.
Any questions on this?
Well, Commissioner Kinlock is here, so that I think he's up and he's coming up next.
Commissioner Kinlock is the committee, Commissioner
He's
Bash.
here, so I'm not out that
That's
free.
fine, that's fine.
Okay, all right, he said that's fine, so
Well,
thank you.
I get a pass today. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. All right, next item. Oh, no, now we need okay, we have a motion to approve the agenda with the 3 receiving files in there, number 6, 7, and 8. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Baydoun and seconded by Commissioner Hayes. All right, any discussion before we vote? All right, please vote.
Motion carried.
Okay, thank you. Next item.
F, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
I've heard of none. Next item.
Public comments.
Okay, anyone from the public that would like to, in the chambers, that would like to address the Committee on Public Services, please come forward. Seeing no one, are there any emails, Madam Clerk?
No emails are received.
Okay, how about anybody on Zoom? Any hands up?
There are no hands on Zoom.
Okay, is there anyone from the public, either on Zoom or on the phone, that would like to address the Public Service Committee? Anyone from the public? All right, hearing and seeing none. Next item.
Adjournment.
Okay. We have an approval and a support to adjourn. We are now adjourned. Thank you, everyone.